Hey guys, it's a very nice sunny day. I'm going to be mixing fertilizer for my midsummer feeding of my plants in my garden. And I'm going to be transplanting some dahlias that are in gallon pots into much larger pots because they're very root bound, and I'm trying to collect the roots this year. And I wanted to let you know that I try not to spend too much on fertilizer because it's extremely just costly right now. But I only use organic, that is OMRI certified organic fertilizers. And so what I have here is a bag of Nutri-Rich, which I just love this stuff. It's pellets, as you can see, and I mix a little bit onto the plants, but I also put about a cup in a bucket of water. So this is the bucket size. I let it sit overnight and I water it into the plants, and they really like it. I used to use fish fertilizer, but sometimes it's $45 for a gallon, somewhere between $30 and $45, just too expensive now. And I had to add a lot of things to it to get the phosphorus, nitrogen, and calcium levels, magnesium levels up in it. But this combined with azomite. And this is azomite. It's a powder, and it's derived from volcanic ash deposits in, I believe, Utah. What the farmers call it is azomite minerals A to Z. It has a lot of different minerals, trace minerals in it. It's got soluble potash, calcium, magnesium, sodium, but the sodium is the type of sodium that you do want around your plants, and it's just a great thing to add to my soil mixture. So, and then I also have this BioLive, which I don't normally buy these products in boxes because they're way too expensive, but Down to Earth has a really nice line of fertilizers if you're going to look for something. Got this on sale. I just use a little bit of it. It adds some, mushrooms and live bacteria and things the soil needs. And it's our soil kind of got depleted from using a tractor on it. So here I am. I'm going to mix a little bit of that into there. I got just like a cup of azomite to my, I got a lot of stuff in there, don't I? To my pellets. I mix them all together, and I use this when I'm potting plants particularly, and I put a little bit in the bottom, put dirt over that, and then put the plant in. But I also use this to feed some of the plants that need a lot of fertilizer, like my corn. And in this middle of summer, everything's kind of depleted. I wanted to talk about one other fertilizer that I was able to get this year. I get it from our Chimicum farm stand. They mix their own fertilizer. And sometimes because you buy it from them and they mixed it, it's got a lot of different things in it that are really good for the soil. I can afford it, but sometimes the pre-mixed are a little bit big, or a little bit expensive. But I do put this in here also because this is the middle of summer and I've been watering the plants a lot and they need to be fed. So everything's going to get some. My blueberries, strawberries, tomatoes. Not so much tomatoes, you don't want to feed them too much, but other things that are doing pretty well but need some food. And I can tell who needs the food as far as the squash plants, because the leaves will be a little yellow. They're missing not only nitrogen but some of the trace minerals. So you can see how yellow flowers are beautiful. I'm getting a lot of squash, but like this is a really healthy one. It's got deep green leaves, but these guys over here are a little bit yellow in the leaves, so they need something. This one, which is a pumpkin, you got a problem with the pumpkin flowers falling off before they make fruit, and that's a bad thing. But See how yellow this leaf is on here. So these guys, I'm going to put the pellet mixture right on the plant, so every time they get watered, they will get fed. And also today I'm going to mix a bucket of water. Now when I mix this pellets, I leave them in a bucket of water overnight. They break down, I stir it up really good. It creates a nice poop soup is what I call it, because these pellets have a lot of chicken fertilizer in them, but they have a lot of other things added to them. So this mixture is a 3-3-2. So, and calcium is at 7%, and is a slow nitrogen release, and it encourages microbial growth, which I added some to it, so that'll be good. So I have a very nice mixture to be working with today, and now I'm going to get busy and repot my dahlias, because the ones that are repotted are doing really well, and I love dahlias. So this is my first year raising dahlias, and I'm very happy that I get to have flowers. Nothing is in the grass and nothing is on the ground, because on the ground the slugs come, and if I put it in the ground, the canary reedgrass kills everything. So I've had a really nice year covering. As you can see, I have covered all of the ground here to build my beds on top of it. I don't know if I showed you my corn. Each little corn plant is in a gallon pot in the bottom of this bed. Very hard to keep watered and fed, but my goal is to move it into permanent beds next year where they're not in pots, and then it's a lot easier to keep it a drip on it and to fertilize it. So that's my day fertilizing in the middle of summer, and I'll talk to you guys later.